How we doing, guys? Welcome to a first system review for 2015. It's been a long time since I've actually bought anything worth actually looking at. Now anybody that watches my Friday Waffle will know I've been looking to buy this particular thing. In fact, I actually gave you a wee very quick demo of it on my Friday Waffle this week. The thing in question is this thing. Ta-da! It's the NVidea Shield. Now can I zoom in out? Can I zoom out at all? Let's just pan out a wee bit because it's a wee bit far away. Right, that looks not too bad. I'm actually in my kitchen. Better light so you can actually see the thing. Yeah, this thing here. What it is, it's actually an Android tablet, but it's built into a controller. So it's fantastic for obviously playing Android games and primarily emulators. That's the reason I bought it. Now there are a few of these things kicking about. There is the GXD, which is a sort of Chinese tablet. It gets really good reviews, looks really nice. I've actually had a loaner one of one of my mates. I've been using it for a wee bit and it is very, very nice. Now the reason I went for the NVidea Shield, I mean the GXD retails for about £120 I think it is. This thing here that you're looking at, it's £190. You can get it on Amazon. Now this was never released, it hasn't been released in the UK. I don't know whether it's been released in Europe, but it's certainly not been officially released in the UK, but you can buy it through Amazon. Now like I say, it's £190. There is apparently the NVidea Shield tablet, and it was actually a standalone tablet, but it comes with a sort of controller. But this is called the NVidea Shield Portable. Apparently there is a new one coming out soon, so I'm interested to see that. So anyway, yeah, this thing here, it retails for £190. I was lucky enough to get it for £150 on eBay, and that included delivery. So I think the delivery was about £12.50. So yeah, I got this for about £140. It's first things first. It is heavy. It is a heavy bugger. It really is. But when that's a good thing. I think you would probably get kind of sore hands using it for maybe an hour at a time, whatever. But it's reassuringly heavy. That's a good phrase to use. Yeah, on the front, not quite sure what that is. Is that the sound? Is that a speaker of some sort, or is it a vent? I think that's just a vent. You can see there it's got a lovely form factor, NVidea Shield. Around the side, there's not a lot to look at. On the back, what have we got here? We have got one trigger, another trigger here. We've got the jack out for headphones. You've got the micro or the mini USB, I think it's called. You've got the HDMI, mini HDMI, which I'm going to show you in a wee while. And just above that, you've got the micro SD card. That is it. That's what you've got in the back. Is that a reset button at the top? I'm not too sure. You've got the wee fan here that actually blows. There is a fan here, so it keeps it nice and cool. So yeah, that's it. It's kind of rubberized. That's rubber. So it does sit in your hands. You can see there. What does it say here? Powered by NVidea Tegra, made in China. So they're both made in China. But it feels really good. The one thing I like about this is it doesn't play any part in the actual console at all. Is this bit here is actually it's actually magnetic. I'm not quite sure what the purpose is. I'm guessing that could be where you get the battery, is it? I'm really not too sure. Maybe you can get other ones of these, but this is basically magnetic, and it just clicks in. Now to play the thing, it just flips up like so, and you can see there. Right, can you see that all right? Let's pan down just now and look at the controls. Now on the front here, you've got left speaker, you've got right speaker, you've got volume control, that brings up a sort of menu thing. This is a menu button, this is the back button, this kind of exits the app or whatever the hell it is you're running. This has got this is really good, this thumb pad, it feels really good, much better than Xbox 360 I have to say. Now you can probably tell right away it looks very, very like an Xbox 360 controller, and you would be absolutely right. It plays like it, but I would even go so far as to say it feels even better than that. It really, really feels great. The sticks, really good. What I like about this is it's got rubber across it, so your fingers won't slip. You've got left and right. You've got this. It says you've got the four buttons, the A, B, X and Y. So yeah, it's definitely based on the 360. I'm surprised Microsoft haven't sued NVidea's arse for copying it. But anyway, so yeah, let's get onto the screen. Now the screen isn't the biggest screen in the world compared to the NVidea. Not NVidea, listen to me, the GXD. It's a lot smaller. But have I got light? Oh, you know what? We're getting a reflection here. That's what the problem is. But yeah, the screen. I think it's 5 inches or something. It's super responsive. It really is. You know, I'm touching that very, very lightly. It's super responsive. It's sharp. It's pin sharp. It's better quality looking than the PS Vita, and I've got one of the old style PS Vitas. I know they did change the screen on the more up to date one. I would say this is a much better screen. It's bigger and it's just so razor sharp. Now it runs Android. It's I'm not sure what version it is. It's running Android. I think it may be, is it KitKat? You know what, I can't remember. I can never keep up to date with all these things. But yeah, you can obviously download. You can actually download. In fact, I'll let you see if you go to. Press that button and you get the shop. You can see here there are various games for sale. You can just flick through them, but it's super responsive. Now I must admit, you can get Half-Life, you can get Portal. These games are all written specifically for this particular console. I've not actually got any of them installed, but they're meant to be really good. But yeah, you've got all this, really nice. Come out with that, be pressing that. The only game that I've actually got that is a sort of a native Android is, where is it? It's called Expendable. Touch the screen. Right, let's see if we can play. You can see my ugly face. Now hopefully you'll get a sense of the sound. I've actually got it. Right, I'll turn the sound down a wee bit because this is a twin stick shooter. But it looks and sounds glorious. And it really feels nice to play this. And you can see there it's throwing pyrotechnics and whatnot about like there's no tomorrow. Now I've only had this a couple of days, guys, so I'm still waiting to get a lot of emulators put on it. It comes with what does it come with? 16 gig as standard, although saying that, I think by the time you take off the operating system, I think I've got about 10 gig left. I have actually ordered myself a 64 gig memory card. I got it for about 25 quid. It takes a standard micro SD. So yeah, there's going to be emulators aplenty. So anyway, listen, that's a native Android game. Just tap that game. Let's quit. You can either use the keys quit. If you use the right mouse button, or the right stick, I should say, analog stick, you'll see the little mouse thing moving about. So yeah, emulator wise, I've not got the Spectrum. What ones have I got? I have got NES. Let's have a quick look at that. Recent game. Let's go for 10-yard fight. Yeah, that plays rather well. Let's jump to something a bit more interesting. The ones I'm interested in, you've got the SNES. It's really, really nice. Load game. What shall we play? Whoops. Obviously you've got to set up all these things, but they do play pretty well. So let's go for Super Mario. Super Mario Land. In fact, let's try Star Fox. The second one, that was never officially released. Let's see how this goes. Now the sound, I don't know if it's coming across in the video, has got a really good bassy sound. Let's try and... You don't really need to see me playing the game, so... No idea how to play this. I probably should have picked another game that I do know how to play. But you can tell it's really loud, and you know, for a console, a handheld, it is extremely loud. You know what? I'm going to come out and try a different game. Let's exit. Yes. Oops, I've just come right out. Let's go back in. Let's go and try something like Super Mario Kart. Now, like a lot of, obviously most Androids are touch, use the touch screen, so they have on-screen controls, but a lot of the emulators allow you to turn the touch screen buttons off, so you get a nice look. Some of them don't, which is a bit of a pain, so it means that you have sort of like overlaid buttons and whatnot, joysticks, but you can see that plays absolutely spot on. But the wee gamepad feels brilliant. I mean, I'm actually using the analog stick here. So yeah, that is the SNES emulator, guys. Yep, let's come out with that. It does the Dreamcast. Apparently this thing is super powerful. That's not my words, that's what I've read about it. It's mega powerful and it will run, I mean, Dreamcast. Now here's the PlayStation. Now let's go to GU. I've only got 2 games installed. Run game, Ridge Racer or Ridge Racer Type 4. Let's go for Ridge Racer. Now you can hear how loud that is. You know, I've never ever managed to kill these. Does something actually happen when you kill them all? But I've got to say, guys, I'm a massive fan of the Pandora console. You know, it does things like the Spectrum, especially the Spectrum with the keyboard. It does things so well. But I've got to say, this looks amazing. The sound is incredible on this little machine. The controls are a joy to behold. Yeah, the screen isn't the biggest, but you know what? I would rather have a slightly smaller screen and decent gameplay, decent way to control things. But you wouldn't believe that this was getting played in a handheld. You would think this was getting played on a PlayStation. It just looks so good. But the sound is so impressive. It really is. So, yeah. So that's a PlayStation 1. Quit game. Yep. Okay. Quit. Okay. You can use buttons to do that, but it's quicker pressing the screen. I've not got a lot else installed. I mean, Mega Drive plays games. Let's see. Recent games. Sonic the Hedgehog. That's always a good one to demonstrate. I'll just let the demo roll actually. I'll just turn it down a wee bit. But it's absolutely flawless. It really is. It's probably the most impressive emulation I've seen, and that includes the PC as well. It really is a fantastic wee machine for emulation. You can see how smooth it is. I mean, I don't know what kind of frame rate it's doing, but yeah, that's the Mega Drive. What else have I got? I've got the Neo Geo. Let's see, load game from list. What was the game I was playing the other day there? Again, plays fantastically. I can see me doing future mashups using this machine. It's that good. Who needs a MAME card when you've got something like this? How do we start? Okay, here we go. Now I've got to say guys, the box for this as well, I'm not a big fan of unboxings, I just don't really get it. I know some people enjoy watching unboxing videos, I don't really get it myself, but the box, as far as boxes go, is lovely. It's a sexy looking box, and that's coming from somebody who doesn't give a monkey's, couldn't give a smeg about boxes. But it's a lovely box that it comes in. So there you go. If you get a chance to buy a box, then just go and buy the box. But you can see there, the emulation is just absolutely spot on. Unlike my gameplay. So yeah, that is, can stop shouting there, that is the Neo Geo one. Not got anything else up and running. I do have, I've got the PC Engine. Let's have a quick look at that. Recent game, what was I playing? Galaga. But it looks gorgeous on the screen, it really does. Now, one thing that I love about this wee machine is it just seems to be automatically configured for all the keys. I didn't have to do anything at all. So you can use the gamepad or you can use the analog stick. But the screen is bright, it's vibrant. It really is, it's a beautiful picture. Let's get souped up. Come to daddy. Thank you. Yeah, that is Galaga 88, that is the PC engine. Now the last one I want to show you guys is MAME. Now there's two versions of MAME. There's an old one that uses ROM set 0.375 I think it is. That is a really old version which seems to be the most popular version for, what do you call it, for handhelds and mobile phones kind of thing. But this one here is a more up to date one, it's 0.139. It runs more up to date ROMs, so let's see. Now the one I was going to let you see, which I did show you on my waffle on Friday, is Chase HQ. This is a great game. The sound is just super clear.
Idaho's Placer is fleeing towards the suburbs. The target vehicle is a white British sports car. Over.
Leave it to us, Nancy, baby. Hold on, man.
Now you can see just how fast this actually plays. Super smooth. Now I can't comment too much on the battery life. I've not had it long enough, I've not played it for long enough. It does charge up, it doesn't, because it's not released in Europe, it doesn't come with a British plug, but it's just a basic, it's a micro USB charger, so you can use pretty much any, you can probably use an iPad charger with it, any USB type thing. So. But this controls beautifully. Come on. Pull over. Yep, there you go guys, let's
You're under arrest on suspicion of first.
but the sound is crystal clear. Right guys, that is it. I'm just going to show you one final thing which is a superb bonus. So I'm going to pause it and be back in 2 seconds. Okay guys, right, this probably doesn't look any different, but the difference is this is actually plugged into my big TV. As you can see there, this is plugged into a 42-inch plasma TV. Now the cable just plugs in right at the back. Now what you can do is, you can either have it purely on the TV or you can have it in console mode. So you can see here, when I move that like so, you've got it on both that actual screen and on the TV. So yeah, if you want some, let's see, go back into MAME again. Zoom in just a wee bit. Yeah, let's pick, what can we play here? Let's try some Dodon Patchy. This is going to look beautiful on a 42-inch, whoops, that is it, 42-inch TV, I would imagine. Yeah, oh, bollocks. Apologies guys. Now apparently what you can do is you can actually connect, so yeah, I'm obviously controlling this using the controller. You can apparently Bluetooth another controller, so you could actually have like 2-player action. Now this looks just glorious. Now hopefully you can see just how absolutely silky smooth this is playing. Just gorgeous looking. This is probably about the most beautiful looking way to actually play MAME. Yes, you know, you've not got the arcade controls as such, but it just looks and sounds awesome. Especially for shoot 'em ups, you know, being able to play games like this just looks amazing. I would have to say, guys, for somebody who is possibly on a budget, for somebody who wants the best of both worlds, I'm going to try and think that screen a wee bit, it's a bit rubbish looking. For somebody who wants the best of both worlds, they want to be able to have a handheld to play all these different machines on the go, and also wants to be able to play it on a TV, then this is a fantastic solution. I mean, it costs, I say it's 190 quid, I got it for 150, so you could probably pick up one on Facebook, on eBay. Let's try a different game. Yep, what else can we try? Let's try good old Galaxian. But seriously, it is. The performance is just flawless. Now, I'm probably completely underusing this machine because it's really, you know, emulators is a sideline. One thing that this can do, which I can't because I don't have the hardware, if you've got a particular NVidea graphics card in your PC and your PC is powerful enough, you can actually you can stream games from your PC to the actual NVidea Shield and play them on your on the handheld. There's also a thing called Grid, something I think, or NVidea Grid, and again you basically stream games from the internet. Unfortunately, because it's not released in Britain, that feature isn't supported. But yeah, if you've got a powerful enough graphics card, you can you can stream games. But I says I bought this primarily for Ghosts and Goblins, primarily for emulators, because that is my bag. So I'm probably wholly under using this system. But it really it just looks utterly gorgeous. Only one system I didn't let you see, and it's a system that isn't a favourite of mine, but I've got to say I'm very impressed with how it runs. I can never ever kill that guy first time. Yeah, let's come out of this. Just to let you see sort of how powerful this particular one is, guys, there's a, what's the name of it? Yeah, Taken. Now Taken obviously runs pretty slow, but this will give you an idea of the sort of horsepower. This does require quite a beefy PC to actually run, and yeah, whilst it isn't perfect, you know, it's not bad, it's not full speed, but I say this is a really graphically intensive game, so the fact that it can even sort of play it like that is pretty good. So anyway, yeah, enough of that. I notice my battery's about to run out, so I'm going to come out of MAME completely, and I want to let you see, this is the N64 emulator. Now let's see, game, what was one I was playing earlier on? Cruising World. Now the N64 I'm not a fan of because it tends to look a bit rubbish, but this upscales it and it looks rather nice. That is absolutely razor sharp. No, I don't want to save, let's just batter on. Now I've been messing about with the controls, and sadly I've made a bit of an arse of the controls here, so it's a bit difficult to control. But you can see there, that does not look like an N64. And look how smooth it is. I mean, that is super high res. Sound is just perfect.
Checkpoint.
Obviously the sort of textures at the side can't really be improved, but the actual sort of sprites, or not sprites, whatever they're called, polygons, but the sort of cars themselves look awesome. So yeah, this thing, I was going to say, it comes with 16 gig of memory. You can put in, I think, now don't quote me on this, I think up to 128 gig of memory, so plenty of space. I'm getting myself a 64 gig memory card. You can stream games from your PC if you've got a PC that's powerful enough, which I don't have. It runs Android. It's excellent. You know, if you want the best of both worlds, if you want to be able to play emulators on a big screen and portably, then I would look no further than this. Go check out the GXD as well, guys. That is a really nice little machine. It's got a massive screen, much bigger than the NVidea Shield. I do prefer the NVidea Shield because of the controls, and it's quite a bit more powerful as well. You know, it's got, I don't know how much more powerful, but it does seem to play games that bit better. But the big thing for me is just the controls. It just plays absolutely crackingly. So anyway guys, listen, that's enough. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Any comments, please pop them down below. And as usual, thank you very much for watching.